It's time to focus on the things you need, the things you deserve. You deserve a healthy body. Supplements that get you moving and keep you moving. That make you feel good, look good, do good. And they shouldn't contain GMOs, artificial ingredients, or heavy metals, ever. Supplements that are clinically studied, use proven absorption technologies, are designed by scientists, and are ethically sourced and produced. Supplements with everything you need, nothing you don't. You deserve a company that you can trust, that's dedicated to safe manufacturing practices and third-party testing, that ensures the highest quality of effectiveness from extraction of ingredients all the way to the composition of the packaging. Wait a second. You deserve to see the process. Company led by a CEO with a deep belief in the power of people, dedicated to inspiring entrepreneurs to achieve success. A company with a phytonutrient chemist and expert on natural molecules who is obsessed with human health and has your best interest in mind to design its products. A board comprised of talented doctors from around the world. You deserve to be surrounded by people you trust and look up to. Empowered ambassadors that inspire wellness every day. Leaders who are rooting for you to be the best version of yourself. A community that works hard and plays hard. You deserve to experience adventures that take you around the world. And you deserve to be recognized for your hard work. It's time to get what you deserve. It's time to shift your focus. 3.
Well, hello and welcome, everyone. I am your host tonight for another incredible Wellness Wednesday. We have a very special guest speaker on. And so, you guys, this is going to be really good. We've released a new product in 3 International. So I need to make sure that you guys reach out to anybody who you really want them to get the right information from the man, Dr. Dan, the Molecule Man himself. He is going to be joining us in just a moment. So send a quick last-minute text to remind everyone to jump on. All right. So I am Adrianne Carbonell, coming in all the way from Austin, Texas. And it's an honor to be able to welcome Dr. Dan Gubler, who is our Chief Scientific Officer of 3 International. You guys, he is Caltech trained. He's a Caltech trained chemist. He's a renowned natural product formulator with a PhD in organic chemistry and a postdoctoral fellowship at Caltech. So Dr. Gubler has dedicated his career to uncovering the power of plant-based molecules and creating supplements that support real cellular level health and wellness. I'm so sorry. Health and wellness. So he's formulated over 70 different nutritional supplements. He holds 16 patents, and his innovations have really driven more than $500 million in global wellness sales, you guys. And he is a passionate educator and host of the Discover with Dr. Dan podcast. He's a true bridge between cutting edge science and everyday vitality. And today we're diving into the launch of our brand new product called Kinetic, which is a revolutionary natural energy drink that's already turning heads for its clean caffeine, its hydration benefits, and 0 synthetic ingredients. So, Dr. Gubler, thank you for being with us. Let's just dive right in.
Hello, Adrienne. Hello, everyone. So grateful to be with you all. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are at in this beautiful world. I'm excited to talk about this new powerful product. Like Adrienne said, this is a game-changing product. We're really excited about it. I know that it will transform your health and your wellness, the health and wellness of your loved ones, and it will also help your business to take your business to the next level as well. So to get started, I want to talk about who we are as a company from the science side. And one of the simple ways to think about it is what we do can be distilled down to nature's secrets rooted in science. Now let's break that down, those 2 parts, nature's secrets. As we've talked about before, 600,000 species of plants on the earth, and less than 5% of them have been studied for their bioactive molecules. When you break that down, it basically comes out to 0.067% of all potential molecules on the planet have been discovered. So there's so much left to be discovered and explored. So that's what we talk about with Nature's Secrets. What we do at 3 is we find these new molecules, we discover them, we explore them, we isolate their activity, we figure out what they're good at, and then we put them into powerful cutting edge products for you. And then rooted in science. We're a traditional medicine company. We do holistic wellness, but we also focus on cutting edge science. We do clinical studies. We uncover and unravel new areas of science like epigenetics and cellular absorption. And we use these technologies with these traditional powerful molecules coupled together to give you something that literally cannot be found anywhere else on the planet. Now, let's talk about a new area that we've entered into, and that's the area of energy. Energy is one of the greatest need states in the world today. There's 8 billion people approximately on the planet, and most of those 8 billion, maybe 7 billion or more, use something each day to give them energy. The problem with that, though, is the energy drinks and the different solutions that we're turning to are not good for our health, and they're incomplete when it comes to providing powerful energy that motivates the brain, that turns on the chemistry in the brain, that gives us electrolytes. It gives us everything we need so the body can be energized. So I want to talk about some of those problems today. Problem number 1, caffeine. Now, caffeine is not a problem in and of itself. It's a beautiful, powerful molecule. I would submit to you that caffeine is one of the most important molecules in the history of the world. I love caffeine. It's great. It's powerful. The problem, though, with energy drinks is caffeine is included in its synthetic form, meaning that it's just caffeine by itself. And when you have just caffeine by itself, the body doesn't like it. It doesn't play nice with the body. That's why when you drink energy drinks, you get the jitters, you get the crash, right? Energy goes up really quickly and then boom, it leaves you hanging. And that's not good. So synthetic caffeine is a problem in energy drinks. The other problem is taurine. The majority of energy drinks contain taurine. Taurine was discovered several years ago. They talk about having taurine for muscles, taurine for energy, taurine maybe for brain health, but there aren't really any great studies unequivocally showing that taurine helps to give energy. And that's a problem. The bigger problem, though, is this. You look at this scientific paper, it was published just a month and a half ago, showing that taurine in the amounts included in energy drinks increases risk of cancer, leukemia. Isn't that crazy? Why is it still in there? And this isn't the first bombshell, by the way. There's papers that have come out, studies that have come out along the way showing that taurine probably isn't great for the body. But look at this one here, unequivocally published in Nature. This is the best scientific journal on the planet, showing that taurine is not good for your health. And this paper hit all the news articles. You've probably seen this. If you Google it, it'll show up. People are seeing this. People that you're going to talk to or have already talked to have seen that taurine is not good for human health. So this is a really good time for us. We don't want any taurine. We don't want excess sugar. A lot of these energy drinks have 5, 10, 15, even 20 grams of added sugar. We don't want that. White refined sugar increases the risk of basically every chronic disease on the planet. So we don't want excess sugar. No taurine, no sugar. Aspartame and sucralose are commonly used. They're used to sweeten these energy drinks. They're sweeteners. The problem, though, like taurine, aspartame has been shown and implicated with cancer. Sucralose. It's well known in the scientific literature, in this paper and other papers, that sucralose can cause a dysbiosis, an imbalance in gut health. It basically destroys the gut microbiome. It decreases amounts of good bacteria and increases amounts of bad bacteria in the gut, along with other things. So we don't want these ingredients. No aspartame, no sucralose. Most energy drinks have added flavors, artificial flavors and artificial colors in the product. And as we've seen, there's a lot of research, and the research has actually come in politics and in the news showing that artificial colors can increase risk of ADHD, can actually make ADHD worse. And there's science showing that artificial colors and flavors can cause all sorts of other issues in human health. So we don't want that. We want something that's clean, something that's pure, something that's natural, something that's powerful. And I'm pleased to announce that we've given that to you with our recent announcement of our newest product called Kinetic, based off of kinetic energy. And we're going to play a video so you can see and be introduced to this product. Kinetic isn't just a boost, it's energy that works. Clean, focused, long-lasting, without the crash, the jitters, or the questionable ingredients. The truth? Most energy drinks are loaded with things your body doesn't need. Sugar, taurine, artificial colors or flavors, sucralose, aspartame. Kinetic has none of that. No sugar, no fillers, no fake stuff. Just smart ingredients. We start with natural caffeine from green tea extract. It's smoother, more effective, and easier for your body to absorb. Then we pair it with natural nutrients to help boost focus and ease tension. Together it gives you a calm but alert state that keeps you dialed in and doesn't take its toll later. We added B vitamins to help fuel energy at the cellular level and electrolytes like potassium and magnesium to keep you balanced and sharp. But one of my favorite ingredients, Yerba Santa. It's a tough little plant from the Mojave, loaded with natural compounds that help it survive extreme stress. In Kinetic, this supports adrenal function and mental clarity, so you stay focused under pressure. We layered that with natural neuro-supporting nutrients to keep your brain sharp, your body steady, and you feeling energized, fueled, and focused. Whether you're chasing a deadline, crushing a workout, or just needing a natural boost, Kinetic gives you clean energy that lasts. It's powerful, natural, just like you. Isn't that a great video? Now, we don't want to complicate things, right? We have this product, it's great, we're going to talk about the benefits, but sharing and using this product is as simple as this. Number one, rip. You're going to take this product, it's in a powdered stick pack, a sachet. You're going to take it, you're going to rip open the top. When you look at the sachet, on the left-hand side, there's a perforation mark where you could just rip it open. So number one, rip. Number two, rock. After you open it up, you pour it into 8 to 10 ounces of water. Then you roll. You shake it up just a little bit. The great thing about this product is it dissolves pretty much instantly in water. You're not going to have to shake it up really, really vigorously or anything like that. You just roll it a little bit. And then the real roll, rock and roll, comes when you take this product. Rip, rock, roll, and enjoy. It's as simple as that. Rip, rock, roll, enjoy, have more energy, more power, more health and wellness in your life. So another simple way to describe this product is it's powerful, it's natural, just like you. It's that simple. Now, let's talk about the facets of this. Number one, this product provides clean energy, doesn't provide synthetic caffeine. Now, how does it do that? We get the caffeine from green tea. What we've done is we've gone into the green tea plant that has hundreds of molecules through our proprietary extraction process. We've come in, we've selectively pulled out caffeine, selectively pulled out a molecule called EGCG, other molecules called catechin, a beautiful molecule called L-theanine, which we're going to talk more about. And you've probably heard of L-theanine. It's a pretty hot molecule right now. We've pulled all of those out. We've left the green tea leaves behind, and we've put this in our powerful product. This is the foundation of clean energy. We also have vitamins B2, B3, B5, B6, B9, and B12 in scientifically validated ratios. And importantly, our B12 is methylated. Now, it's not just enough to have these. It's all about the ratios that matter. And when you look on the product, you might notice that some of these vitamins are included in more than 100% of the recommended daily allowance, recommended daily intake. But the reason for that, these RDAs and RDIs, they came about in the 70s. And we've discovered a lot newer science since then. And in this product, these B vitamins are incorporated in scientifically validated amounts to give you powerful natural energy. And this gives you energy without the crash. During those days, the afternoon, where you feel like you just can't go on, you're really tired, your productivity sags, your energy slumps, this product will help you to power through your day without any of that. It can help with your productivity, your mood, and your mindset. It also has L-theanine. L-theanine is one of the most important molecules for overall health and wellness. Theanine is one of these molecules that kind of smooths out the caffeine response so we don't have this rise and this crash. It helps caffeine to get into the body and to stay in the body over prolonged periods of time. So you have natural, sustained energy. Theanine is also an adaptogen. It's really good for brain health. So it's a powerful molecule. When you look on social media, theanine's really hot right now. People are selling theanine only products. Well, we don't want only theanine. We want clean energy. We want hydration. We want mood. And so theanine is one of the powerful supporting ingredients in this product. And then what makes us unique and different and powerful from every other company out there, from every other energy product out there, is we have studied and explored a tough little plant called Yerba Santa. It's from the Mojave Desert. I've been studying Yerba Santa for many years when I've been going to the Mojave Desert. And what we found is that Yerba Santa contains new nutrients that can help to support health of the adrenal glands. Now, what are the adrenal glands? The adrenal glands are in the body and they sit on top of the kidneys. And adrenal glands are responsible for producing hormones like cortisol and other hormones. Now, we might think cortisol is bad, and it is in large amounts, but cortisol in small amounts is needed. It keeps us sharp, keeps the body on its toes. It helps with attention, with mood and mindset. But the problem is if we have too much cortisol, if the adrenal glands are overworked, then that's bad for human health. And when the adrenal glands are overworked, in common layperson terms, we call that adrenal fatigue or adrenal burnout, and that's bad. When the adrenal glands are overworked, they produce tons and tons and tons of cortisol. And that's why a lot of times when we take energy drinks exhaust the adrenal glands. So that's why when you take a normal energy drink, oftentimes you feel stressed, you feel anxious, the heart races. And that's because the adrenal glands are producing much of these hormones. So Yerba Santa actually calms the adrenal glands. It reduces adrenal burnout and fatigue. So with this product, one of the most important things is we have no adrenal burnout and fatigue with this product. And that's huge. When you talk with people about this product, that's a great thing to say because a lot of people understand that. Now, this product not only gives clean energy, but it provides instant hydration. And how does it do that? Well, it provides scientifically validated amounts of calcium, sodium, magnesium, and potassium in the right ratios. And why does it do that? Because caffeine can be dehydrating. It strips water away from the body, and the body's 60 to 70% water. So we don't want that. So we add electrolytes in here. And not only that, the modern processed diet that most of us live, that actually strips away electrolytes. It's dehydrating because of the high amounts of different chemicals, different molecules that are in there. And the other thing too is we don't drink enough water. We don't drink enough liquid with electrolytes. So this product, Kinetic, provides electrolytes for hydration. And then this is really cool, guys. Not only does this product give clean energy and hydration, it gives brain support. This is also a brain health, a neuro product. Well, and how does it do that? Well, we've included powerful brain health ingredients like glycine. Glycine is an amino acid. It's one of the most simple amino acids on the planet. It's absolutely vital for human health. It's good for energy. Interestingly enough, it helps with both energy and cognition, but it also helps to sleep. And you might be like, well, how does it do both? Well, glycine helps with the circadian rhythm of the body, like the ebb and flow of waves of the ocean, right? Sometimes the waves are back, sometimes they're forward. The body, it needs energy, it needs to sleep. This is called the circadian rhythm. And glycine helps to keep that rhythm in balance. We have Korean ginseng, a powerful adaptogen with brain health because of a molecule is called ginsenoside. We have rhodiola rosea, one of the most powerful adaptogens that's been discovered on the planet. It has natural molecules called rosavins. And theanine not only helps with energy attenuation, but it also helps with brain health. And then just as important as what this product contains is what it doesn't contain. And so this product contains no taurine. Taurine is bad for human health. We know that now. And it also contains no sucralose. As we talked about, sucralose is bad for gut health, and it's not great for the body overall. And then this product contains no aspartame. Aspartame is not good for human health. We We should not drink or eat anything that contains aspartame. And you might be surprised how many foods contain aspartame. And then no sugar. This is a big problem, you guys. Added sugars that we get in our diet, huge issue for human health. When you take this product, no sugar. And then no artificial colors, no artificial flavors. So this the epitome of a clean product. It provides everything you need for energy and nothing you don't. So to summarize, this product provides clean energy. It instantly hydrates the body and it gives you a powerful mood lift, brain support. When you take this product, you feel it right away. I think we're going to hear that in a minute, but this is a product that's powerfully demonstrable. You give it to someone and they're going to feel a difference. At our convention, people felt a difference. Some people felt a difference in, 10, 30, 60 seconds. Other people felt a difference in 5 to 10 minutes. Some people felt a difference in 30 minutes. But the point is, this is a highly demonstrable, powerful product. So it's powerful, it's natural, just like you. And how to explain it? We don't need to go into all the science. We don't need to go into, it has ginsenoside and Yerba Santa, etc. We don't need to do that. All we need to do is to give them one to say, rip this open, put it in water, rock, and then roll. Let's do that, baby. We can share this product. It's a powerful product. It will help your business tremendously and it will change your life and the lives of your loved ones. So that's what I have to share with this general portion of our presentation. I'm excited about this product and it's going to help take it to a new level. And look what Adrianne has.
You guys, I'm about to rip, rock, and roll it right now, literally. So inspired. Dr. Dan, I've been waiting for a product like this for years. I remember talking to you saying, hey, I really want like a clean energy drink. And I had all different ideas, man, but you're the molecule man. You knew exactly what you were doing when you created this. So I'm super excited. And I actually have some guests on that want to share that they had just experienced, a really great results on Kinetic just a few days ago at our event. So this really is a demonstrative product. You feel it right away. I am going to drink this, but I want to bring my friends on to share a little bit more about what their experience was too. So can we have Teri and Kelline and Craig jump on, guys? Hello, everybody. Thanks for being with Dr. Dan and I today. It's a privilege to have you guys on. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day to share with the world of three why you guys love Kinetic. And I think I'd like to just maybe start with Kelline, all the way from Illinois. Do you want to share a little bit about, and you're a brand new 3-star in 3, so congrats. Share with us your experience with Kinetic.
Thank you so much, Adrianne, Dr. Dan, for letting me share. I just can't even say enough about this product. I'm an occupational therapist. I live in Chicago, Illinois. I work nonstop from 8 to 4:30 every day with patients. Ever since my sister introduced me to all the 3 products 2 years ago, I've been feeling great. But I must admit, I was a coffee drinker. So when I was at conference, I was so excited to hear what was coming on board. No one knew anything. I got to Salt Lake City. I landed. I had the high altitude. I didn't have any water. I was on my coffee kick. And I was like, great, I have a headache. I was like, no way. So then I sat in that conference. And when I got that little packet, I ripped it, I rocked it, I rolled it, and I drank it down. And I had amazing relief from that headache in 10 minutes. I felt instantly energized, hydrated, everything. It was just phenomenal. And I do the coffee at work. I have to be on my best game at work. I have to have enough energy for that first patient as I did for that last patient. I feel like if I'm not good, they're not going to get my best. So I put it to the test. When I went back to work on Tuesday, I left the coffee at home. I took the Kinetic, and boy, my last patient, they got an intense therapy session. And they did great though. And I felt so good. I still had energy. I still could get everything done I needed to get done. And I had focus to drive home in Chicago traffic. So thank you so much, Dr. Dan. I love the Kinetic and the cherry taste. oh my gosh, it is off the top for me because I don't like water. That's why I was always on the coffee, and I can just drink that down. I had one with me at work. I sipped on it all day long, and I did sleep good. And so I like that rhythm into sleeping. I slept like a log and I woke up refreshed. Thanks again so much. I can't tell you how much this has helped.
All right. That was beautiful.
Amazing.
Anything you want to share about that, Dr. Dan?
It was, yeah, very beautiful, powerful. I love what you're saying about your experience, that you had energy during the day and you were still able to sleep soundly. And again, that's what we're talking about when we design this. We design this to ebb and flow with the body, to work harmoniously with the body. That was our goal, and so glad to hear that that it's doing that for you.
Beautiful. I loved hearing it. I gotta say, like, I keep wanting to just like drink this while you guys are talking. Okay, all the way from the mountains of Georgia, we have my friend Craig Easley, who's gonna share his experience. I don't know if you're wearing enough Kinetic gear. Like, is there anything else you
Yeah.
can?
We
I
need some
love it.
socks. We need some socks and some underwear, you know? I mean,
There you go. Well, Craig, share with us what you love about Kinetic.
well, first of all, I want to say thank you, Dr. Dan, for formulating another wonderful product for us all to enjoy on here. I'm pretty sure I've never been tested, but I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. I'm very hyper and everything. And what this has done for me at the convention when we tried it, 10 minutes in, like people are saying, I just felt a relaxation, a calming, almost like an inner peace in a way. But it was like my F1, like you like to say, an F1 engine. It's fine tuned. It felt like everything was coming together on here, and I felt like my energy was being sent in the direction that it needed to be with not any distractions. Like you've mentioned on here, we've got new molecules with new results and a new you. This product has done that. I'm truly amazed, and I can't wait to give this to friends. We've got 4th of July coming up. I'm going to the farmers market early. I'm going to parades. I'm going to do fireworks. I'm going to see if there's a 5K run locally. I used to race mountain bikes, race there in Utah, one of the places I raced. So I've already been speaking previously with our other products, especially the Revive and Eternel, with the cycling community, and I can't wait to get this into their hands on here. So truly blessed to be part of this family and experience this, and can't wait to share this with the world on here. We're going to be rip rocking and rolling for a long time.
Beautiful. Dr. Dan, what do you think about that?
That was beautiful, Craig. Thank you. What a powerful testimonial. And I love what you said. New nutrients, n- new new what?
New molecules, new results, new you.
Yep, new nutrients or new molecules, new results, new you. That's simply put, that's what we do here. And I love what you were talking about with the cognitive function. What I've heard from a lot of people is it's almost like opening up your mind, right? The lid to your mind and allowing the mind to be more powerful, to be more focused. And I would say that the mood, the mind lift is just as important as the energy. And as you mentioned so beautifully, Craig, they really go hand in hand. So I love that. Great testimonial. Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Craig. I also can't wait for you to get this out to your friends. And there's, you guys, this is such a product for athletes. I mean, I see it. So it's going to be great. All right. Last but not least, all the way from California, we have a good friend of mine, Teri Bigio. And this was her first event ever. And we announced this product, and she's already had some great results. So go ahead, Teri, take it away.
Thanks, Adrianne, and thank you, Dr. Dan. And it was great meeting you at the convention face to face. So that was really a real exciting moment for me. But more than that, I really enjoyed geeking out on all the chemistry symbolism, because I was going to be a chemistry major at one point and teach chemistry. So that was part of it. But the part that really surprised me, there were two things that I wanted to say was, first of all, of course, I had energy all day and it felt really great. I'd been sleeping very little up until that point because I was on the go and on the go. And I was really amazed at that. So that was the first thing. I also was not hungry all day. It helped me to feel satisfied and felt like I had all the nutrients that I need. And so I just kept drinking more and more of the Kinetic. And that was a surprise to me. And that has been true. Now here I am at the beach with my family and everybody's eating everything. And I'm going, I don't feel like that hunger to have to eat all that stuff that I used to feel. But the final part is that I've had an autoimmune system for a while, and I've been diagnosed with Sjogren's, which is dry eye, dry nose, dry mouth, dry eye. And what has been amazing, because it does talk about hydration and brain health, the hydration has been amazing for my eyes. I have not had to use drops in my eyes anymore because I now, as long as I'm drinking, I am finding that I am hydrated. And I can't, because my eyes are actually having wetness, which has not been the case for me. And I know that it's absorbing and making a difference then in my skin. I teach facial fitness exercises and rejuvenating the skin. And so I'm beginning to feel a difference already in my skin, but my eyes were just like, and still have been amazing. So I want to thank you for that. That is an upstat in health by a measurable amount. And the fact that it's continuing is very, it's nurturing and supportive to not only what is happening for me, but what I know I can share with my friends and with others that can happen for them as well.
Wow. So Teri, that's unique, right? I mean, Dr. Dan, like, how is it helping with dry eye? I mean, that's kind of cool. Like, tell us more, Dr. Dan. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is amazing. And hydration, I think Teri's testimonial just highlights how very important it is to be hydrated. You know, it's not just so we're not thirsty, right? A lot of times they think, oh, well, I need to drink so I'm not thirsty. No, the thirst response in the body basically says that all the processes, a lot of different processes in the body are suffering or are going to suffer if we don't drink water. And so what Teri mentioned with eyes and different parts of the body, if we're not properly hydrating, it's a big deal. And Teri, she's an expert when it comes to skin health and the skin. Really importantly, critical if we don't have enough water, skin health suffers because skin, you have that, there's something called transepidermal water loss on the skin. So the skin should always be bathed in a layer of water. And if it's not, then a lot of bad things when it comes to skin health can happen. So I love that. I also love, Teri, what you said about fuel. It fuels you. And you said it actually helped with your appetite. Um, it's not enough to just fuel the body. We need to fuel the body smartly. And when the metabolism, when the body's out of balance, it's just chewing fuel all the time. It's a fuel guzzling machine, you know, like a car where the fuel injection system is not properly tuned, where the car's just dumping fuel all the time. And that's not healthy for the car and that's not healthy for the body. So when you take this product, it also helps the body to use fuel more smartly.
I feel that. I really feel that. That's a really nice way of putting that, so I can really get that understanding. Thank you.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, my friends. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. That was really wonderful. I know we're all so excited about Kinetic. And Dr. Dan, thank you for your time as usual. And thank you for this incredible product that we know really is a game changer in so many ways. It's clean energy, it's hydration, it's a mood enhancer. It's obviously helping in more ways than we even imagined already in such a short amount of time. So I can't wait for everyone to get their hands on it. I can't wait for you guys to share this recording so people can really see the full benefit of what Dr. Dan has formulated with our new Kinetic product. And I'm excited because we are going to head out and we're going to play a beautiful video about Kinetic that you guys will have access to be able to share later. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Bye-bye.